Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa, and on this channel, I talk about the comics that I'm currently working on. I did have some fun stuff and updates on the Magic Cat comic that I wanted to show you guys, but my computer is currently going through it. And to be quite honest, I'm kind of going through it as well. Like, I started classes last week, and then I got a little sick, so now I'm congested, and my computer is not workable, so I'm not able to edit anything yet. Because I have to copy over some hard drives, yada yada. So for this video, instead of showing you the comics that I was working on, which would require me to have my computer working, I thought I could show you some old sketchbooks. So that might be a little bit fun. For now, I have good lighting coming in my room for once. So let's just take advantage of that, and I will show you through this sketchbook. Okay, so this is the sketchbook pad. Soho sketch. I think I got it when I was in New York City some years ago, but it's made in Japan, so I'm sure you can get it online. Yeah, I like it because it's like really big, and when you're trying to practice, like do studies and stuff, I think it's good to work big because you can be a little bit more loose. So yeah, here's some figure drawings. Actually, I think this sketchbook is from, I think this is kind of like a pandemic sketchbook, or like the years after the pandemic. I think maybe like 2021. So all the figure drawing I did was like virtual. Like I would join virtual figure drawing classes. Here are like some, what do you call it? What's the name of it? Like film studies. So I would watch a film and pause it to study compositions, and I really recommend you do this if you're just trying to get better at making comics or storyboards or any type of visual storytelling, because looking at films is a great way to learn composition. Film basically is composition. Like, you use the direction of the camera to make the viewer look at a spot, and it drives the story. And this is like thumbnails for another comic. Let's see. Oh, here actually are some sketches for Mauve the Witch, the comic that I'm working on. And this book is from like 2021, so I was thinking about these characters for a while. This was me trying to get her body shape, her age. Yeah, I love this little character. This is like me exploring what her powers were. And I was kind of thinking like what her friends look like. So this is the first comic I made with Mauve the Witch before I had thought of the cat, but I was just thinking about Mauve and like what her classmates might look like, what she's learning in school. Yeah, so all that's still in sketchbook land. Oh, some more figure drawings. Lots and lots of figure drawings, guys. Oh, here's some Space Girl stuff. More film studies. I think this is a film study from Kill Bill is what I was watching. That's a great one if you want to like look into action sequences. Kill Bill is great. Anything really that you can find on HBO Max will have a lot of action stuff on it. Here's some more gesture drawings, but I was trying to focus on like the body masses, so like the rib cage and how is it going to like the pelvis, trying to simplify the torso, because to be honest, like if you get the torso, if you get this down, I feel like the limbs, like the arms and the legs, can just follow it. Like the limbs are not as important as seeing how this twists, you know? So that's a good exercise for ya. Practice just moving that torso around, looking at the torso as different boxes. And there's lots of different like books that kind of break this down. I'd be happy to share like what kind of books I look at as well when I'm studying anatomy. Just let me know. More boxes. yeah, I feel like learning how to draw or just practicing your drawing skills is not very fun to look at, like for the onlooker. Like, it's not very pretty pictures, but this stuff is really important, just the repetition. Oh, and here are some sketches of Space Girl again. Yeah, when I'm trying to like figure out a story or a character, I will just draw them randomly all over the page. This is what I did with Space Girl and her captains and her classmates, the dog. Just getting a feel for her and her humor, the humor of the story. Powerpuff Girls, of course. I think I was designing her helmet, trying to figure out how her head was going to fit in the helmet and what her head looks like outside of the helmet. I was playing around with her eye shapes. They were like really circular at first, and I thought, okay, maybe rectangles, maybe ovals. But I thought that looked a little bit too plain, so I fixed it up a little bit. More Space Girl designs. This is when I was trying to really get better at like perspective, so I would just make a bunch of studies of perspective and trying to find the vanishing points. Lots of perspective practice. Some thumbnails. Lots of gesture drawings. Oh, those are not suitable for work. Let me skip past those. I think for these, actually, I was watching BTS dancing. Obviously, it doesn't resemble BTS, but I wasn't really focusing on their, like, resemblance. I was just trying to get their poses. I recommend that as well, like, watching videos of people doing an action and just pausing it a bunch. And I think I'm actually going to stop it there just because the sun is going down a bit and I don't have much battery on my phone. So I will stop this video for now. Maybe I'll flip through a little bit more, but I'm going to stop it soon. And I hope that you enjoyed this video. I know it's not the norm of what I talk about usually on this channel, but like I said, my computer I have to fix it. I have to move some drives over, and yeah. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you liked it, please give this video a like or leave a comment, or let me know how you personally use your sketchbook. If you're making a comic or if you're trying to get better at drawing, like, what have you been doing? Do you like to use big sketchbooks? Do you like to use small sketchbooks? I would love to know. And do you like film studies? I love doing film studies when I have the time. It's a really good way of learning composition. But those are my tips for today. I hope you have a great day, great week, and I will see you next time. Bye bye. Have a good week.